Have you been feeling like there's things that are consistently stealing time away from you? These are distractions. They happen to you every single day. So in this video, I just want to talk about an easy way to eliminate distractions. I'm sure you've heard of the 80-20 rule, also called the Pareto principle. But this basically means that 80% of the outcomes or results come from 20% of your efforts. So now if that is true, then why not focus on the 20% that is actually getting you results and the outcomes you desire? But it also tells us that there's 80% of things that we do that aren't leading into the results and outcomes. So that's what we want to examine and look at how distractions play into that. Now, I recently had to eliminate a distraction in my own life that I wanted to tell you about. So I love day trading. I like it. It's fun, it's exciting, and I'm not great at it. And a few weeks ago, I woke up early, I went to Starbucks, and I was day trading futures. I was there doing it for 3 hours, and I didn't do well. I came out, I lost about $70 that morning trading. And so I'm driving home, and I'm having this talk with God, and he's like, so just spent 3 hours day trading, lost $70. How was that for you? And I was like, not good. I felt really frustrated actually driving home. And what God showed me is that day trading for me had become a distraction. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do if that's something you're into, but for me personally, it became a distraction because it was not only stealing time away from me in the morning and stealing time away from God, but it was also stealing money away from me. And so God showed me that he wanted me to stop day trading, just stop doing it because it had become a distraction. It's all I could think about all the time. I'm thinking about what's the market doing? I need to be looking at it every minute because of FOMO. I'm fear of missing out. I'm missing a good trade. Is it going up? Is it going down? What's the news? Where's the price of oil? And it was just a huge mental distraction. So God told me, why don't you stop doing that and give that time back to me? And so I did. And automatically, I just kind of felt this weight off my shoulders like, I don't have to spend mental capacity and cognitive exercises on this anymore. I can just focus on that 20%. And for me, and for you probably, that part of that 20% is your quiet time, your alone time with God. It's the things that are helping you build revenue in your business or the things that are helping impact others the most. So as you think about and you look at your own day, you can take a piece of paper and just draw a line down the middle and you can say, okay, what are the things that I spend my time on throughout the day? If you feel, as you're thinking about these things and writing them down, if you feel like it's something that is part of the 20%, put it on the left side. And if it feels like it's part of the 80%, put it on the right side. Another way to look at this is on the left side, list the things that you spend time on that are getting you the outcomes and results that you want in your life. And the right side is going to be things that you're spending time on, but they're not really, it's like scrolling your phone. Or here's a common one is busyness, where you're constantly busy with things, but there's nothing coming out of it. There's no productivity in it. And as you go through this, just ask God, are there things in my life that are stealing time away from you, God, or from my family or from my business, things that I need to eliminate or change because God has created you for a specific purpose with a special calling to serve him, to serve the kingdom. But guess what the enemy's job is? The enemy's job is to distract. And he can distract you with people. He can distract you with technology. He can distract you with money. He can distract you with shopping. All kinds of different things, all these little tactics that the enemy uses. Social media is obviously a big one. And if you find, as you're thinking through this and looking at your list, if you see a pattern of kind of wasting time because you don't really know what it is you're supposed to be doing, I would encourage you to go through the identity alignment. It's something that I created that you can walk through. You can click the link below, do it for free. But it's a process that you go through to find out what is your purpose? What is your calling? What is your true identity that God gave you to help serve others? Because once you find that you're driven by your purpose, then these distractions, which I like to think of them as weeds, those weeds won't be watered anymore. Like with my lawn, of course I spray it for weeds, but if a weed pops up, I just go hand pull them. I don't want weeds in the yard. But if I go and I just water all the weeds, like there's some people in this neighborhood that I kind of wonder, like, what are you doing here? You got weeds everywhere on the sidewalk. Like, it looks like you're watering the weeds. But we do that in our own life, as we water the weeds in our own life, and they become big. They become distractions from the good, pretty lawn. And again, that's exactly what the enemy wants to do, is put weeds in your garden, weeds in your lawn of your calling, your identity, and your purpose. So as you think through this, just ask God, what weeds do I need to pluck from my lawn? What weeds are present in my life that are causing distractions, things that are stealing my time, my resources, and I guarantee He will show them to you. But without action, without doing something, you may not sit down and be serious with yourself and honest enough with yourself to say, okay, these are the things that need to change. And as I always say, make a change or tomorrow will look like today.